out here at Webbs Slough right now in St. John, Washington. We're out here supporting our friends Rob and Amy Cox, who built Obsession 49. So we're sitting in this boat right now. This is what they're racing. He's going to tell you a little bit about it, and I will tell you, these things move. We're with the owner, Rob Cox, and navigator, Allie Krupp. So, Rob, this is super cool. This is one of the funnest, I would say, redneck weekends that I have every year. I know you guys do this twice. You've been doing this for a while. Yep. How long have you been racing?
I've been a driver since 2009. I've been following the sport since about 1998. So
Okay.
I've been around for a long time, both as a driver but also as a spectator, because I just love this sport so much.
Okay, I noticed everybody else is running Chevy, so you're Ford. Why?
Yep.
Why
So,
are you Ford?
I've always been a Ford fan, and growing up going to the races, and Dad was a Ford fan, and he'd go with me. We never had a Ford to root for. And one of the fellow racers out here made the mistake of telling us it couldn't be done. And that was the last thing you ever told my old man, was you can't make it happen. We made it happen.
Alan, what do you do when you're in the boat?
I just give Rob hand signals. So I memorize all of our turns. Today we have 28 turns. So I memorize all the turns and I give hand signals to Rob of left, right, straight. I also check the RPM, the water temperature as we're going, when I can see. And then I'm also Rob's official sunglasses holder when we come in and spin up. He throws them at me and I catch on this.
So what is the biggest danger out there when you're racing?
Probably lack of power. If that motor shuts off for any reason, we lose all control over what the boat's going to do. And we're along for the ride at that point. And you get to stare at whatever you're going to hit for a really long time sometimes. And this boat is almost 90 miles an hour down that straightaway. So you get to stare at something and hit it at almost 90 miles an hour.
Allie, do you trust him?
I mean, I do. I actually do.
Okay.
So this boat is a 12.5-foot slipstream built right here in the United States, just out of Spokane, Washington. Chrome molly cage for our safety inside these boats. Horses can get a little crazy and sometimes the wrecks get pretty wild. It's the world's largest Ford motor in a sprint boat. It's 450 cubic inch of blown small block, all aluminum motor. Dark block, CHI heads out of Australia. Kinsler custom built the injection system for this motor. It puts out 1,200 horsepower and 1,000 feet of torque when we have it on full song. All that horsepower and torque is feeding it Scott 8 3/4 jet pump out the back, which is custom built specially for these boats. All this combined, as long as Allie and I do our jobs up front, this boat will do 90 miles an hour down that straightaway.
Thank you for coming to Webbs Slough today, supporting Obsession 049, Robert Cox and Allie Krupp. If you haven't been before with your family, I encourage you to come.